Good morning, everyone. Follow me as I have had a request for morning myofascial wake-up routine that I do every day. So I'm going to go over it with you. So I'll get out of bed, I'll move around a little bit, get coffee, just kind of rotate my joints a little bit so that they're a little bit unglued. You know how you're very stiff in the morning, and you don't want to squat right down right away just to see how your squat is. We're going to do it halfway through. So what I do first thing is I take my hands to my heart. I'll turn sideways so you can see, and I will flex my foot and come forward. Do it with me. Flexing that foot, I'm working the superficial back line. I've got a micro bend in the extended leg. I'm going to go for 10, 8, 9, and 10. So those are my hamstrings and the myofascial back line that goes all the way from the bottom of your feet, up around the back, into your head, neck, everything. All right, I've had a glass of water upon waking. You should definitely do that because your whole body is going to be dehydrated. The next one we're going to do is the superficial front line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock out my back knee, bend my front knee, and raise my arms. So we'll do 10 of those as well. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to get into my lateral lines. So I have a soft bend in my knees. I'm going to take my hand, my thumb to my temple, and I'm going to bend with a straight spine, lean to one side, soft knees. The goal is not to see how far you can curve your body, especially first thing in the morning. 7, 8, 9, 10. Notice I'm not doing this or this or this. You stay in a straight stacked spine. Now we're going to do the other side. 1, 2, 3, knees are soft. 4, spine is straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So now we've done our lateral lines. Now we're going to take our legs as far apart as we can and face the toes forward. This is very important. You're going to put your hand where your leg meets your hip. You're going to keep that leg straight and bend the other, keeping a straight spine, okay? So 1, 2, 3, just notice what you're feeling. 4, my left hip is traditionally a little bit stuck. Keeping the straight spine, you should feel this in your inner thigh. It goes up through your body. And let's go to the other side, 10, 2. You can take your legs as wide apart as you need to feel this. First thing in the morning, I don't go that wide. By the end of the day, I might. 9 and 10. Perfect. So now I'm going to do a Tai Chi looking move, maybe a warrior looking move. People say there's some crossover with yoga, or it looks like you're doing yoga. It looks like it, but the fascial lines are the fascial lines. And of course, in yoga, you're going to be working them. In yoga, you do use a lot of joint work as well. So our goal here is fascia, not joints or stretching the muscles necessarily. So I'm going to take my legs as far apart as I need. The heel is lined up with the arch. I'm coming down into that warrior. I'm going to take my arm back. I'm looking this way, and I'm going to push. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm working my obliques. I'm working the in a transverse way. 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to turn my feet and go the other way. And anytime you feel a stickiness somewhere, you feel like one side is more intense or you feel something, you can do more on that side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we're going to be doing our lower back, our hamstrings. It's again into the superficial back line. I love to do this with the tucked pelvis because I have very, very tight muscles through here from all the core work that I do, the deadlifts I do. So you can play with this. So I want you to see where you feel the most. So if I have a neutral spine, I'm here and I'm crawling my arms down and I'm going to come up. So I can feel this, shoulder blades are back, micro bend in the knee. I can feel this in my hamstrings quite a bit. But if I tuck my pelvis, I don't need to feel my hamstrings a lot. My hamstrings have a lot of flexibility. The fascia feels really flowy there. Where I want to work is my lower back. So I'm going to tuck my pelvis for me. And I want you to try this and see where you get to. So I get to about the knees and everything is really tight. I'm not going to go any lower and I'm going to go for 10 here. So that's me. Now, you could also try anterior tilt of your bone, hip flexor or your hips. And so what you're going to do, posterior. You're going to take your butt back and you're going to actually arch your back. And maybe this is something that you really, really feel like, oh, this feels so good, or gluey, whatever works for you. You can do a little bit of each if you want. So I'm just going to stick with this one. So let's say wherever we're at, we're close to 10. This is your morning routine. So that would be 10 for me. And it feels absolutely fabulous. So that is, in a nutshell, my morning routine. Oh, I have one more that I've forgotten. I do this every day as well. I put my hands, clasp them in prayer, put them in front of my sternum, and I'm going to really round out my spine. And then I'm going to open up. The idea is not to arch like this, but to just open through the chest and look up. Then I'm going to tuck my pelvis and reach and open. And I do about 5 of these. And 5. And that, my friend, is my morning routine. The other thing I might do, if I really feel like it, is I'll just hang on to something or not, and I'll just swing my hips like this. I'll do some swinging like this. And I'll do some rotations because they feel good. And that is my morning routine. So I would say 5 this side, 5 that side, and some swings. 5 per side is good enough. And I'm barefoot all the time for this. So the other thing that would feel really, really good and that I do when I'm seated in the morning is I will point and flex, micro bend in the knee, and I will rotate each ankle several different directions. So forward, back, one direction, the other direction. And then I feel amazing, kickstart my day, go do my weights, do my cardio, whatever it is you need to do on that day. Do this every morning. I promise it will change your life. I'm going to squat and just see where I get to. Once you're warmed up, it might feel good for you to try this. I'm lower than I would have done before. So don't do it when you first get up in the morning. Do not squat like that. You're going to feel like, creaky, it's going to hurt. Do your myofascial movements first. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Click the like, click the subscribe, please, and let me know what you'd like to see more of in the comments. I have a plethora of videos, everything from indoor cycling to kettlebell to BOSU to everything you can imagine. I have been a professional personal trainer for over 20 years. So DM me, send me a message, put it in the comments. If you'd like to, you can email me as well if you'd like to see anything else. And if you want a session with me, my virtual training is so experienced, and I sit and watch you like a hawk, and I tell you about technique and form, and I have many clients that have been with me for over, whenever the pandemic started, what is it, 5 years? 5 years ago now, that we have been personal training since. And I have moved from coast to coast, and they have moved. So it's worked out really, really well. Have a great day. Bye for now.